How's it going, everybody? This is TheRedHeadGamer, and I'm about to play the Battle Kawanajima on Shogun 2. Anyway, let's see how well this goes. Anyway, I'm going to be playing on very hard difficulty because, well, I don't know, I thought I'd be impressive today. Ho ho ho! No, it's not really that impressive. Even though you raise the difficulty, all it does is make the enemy units a bit tougher. I mean, the AI is still stupid. It will do stupid things like run straight into you if you're camped up on a hill. Even if you have the advantage and there's no possible way they could win, they'll still do it though, because why wouldn't they? They're AI, they don't think. So yeah, once this is done loading here, there's going to be a little cutscene where you can get to see my glorious low-powered graphics card in action. And after they're done giving their little talk during the cutscene, I will come back after that. I have no idea why we have a German military theorist for the quote down there. Not very Sengoku Jidai, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I just made up a word, Jidai. What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. Alright, here comes the cutscene. I will see you guys in a minute.
For 8 years and 3 battles, Uesugi Kenshin struggled against Takeda Shingen. They met for the 4th time on the Hachimambara plain in Kawanajima. Reliable spies had informed Uesugi Kenshin of movement within the Takeda castle during the night before the battle. Takeda Shingen split his army in 2, believing this to be a secret. He would lead 1/3 of his men down onto the plain during the night. The remainder, under the command of his leading general, were to climb Mount Saijo, where the Uesugi were camped, to catch them unawares and drive them down onto the plain and onto the waiting spears of Takeda's men. Lord Uesugi, as always, proved to be Takeda Shingen's equal. During the night, he silently marched onto the plain. He now had the advantage as he moved against the unsuspecting Takeda army. With Takeda Shingen's army divided and superior Uesugi numbers on the plain, victory for Uesugi Kenshin was now a clear possibility.
Alright, so you heard that. It seems that Shingen made one simple little error and he's about to pay for it. Thankfully, that Kenshin moved his troops down to the plains. And now that the Takeda army is divided, we're just gonna destroy them. And then the other part will come down and we'll kill them too. And it'll all work out very, very greatly. So, you know, to start this off, I think I'm going to move my Katana Cavalry to the left here. And I also think I'm going to, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, fast forward a little bit. It looks like it's lagging, but it's not. It's just my fast forward is really weird. I don't know why. So we're going to hit play here. I'm also going to move my warrior bow monks up front so they can attack the bow Ashigaru, because the bow monks have superior range and the AI really doesn't move, so I'll be able to harass them and whittle down their numbers without putting any of my troops in danger. So it all works out well for me in the end. Let's get a close-up of this nice little massacre which is about to take place. Oh man, you can already see the dead bodies. Some of them are spasming in pain, some of them are dying slowly, and some of them are wondering why they're not being commanded to move. But in the end, they're all going to suffer extreme amounts of pain and possibly death. Okay, maybe not all of them, because most of them will probably get away and run. But you know, a lot of them are going to meet death today. And in my opinion, that is a very good accomplishment. To a certain extent, anyway. So we're just gonna sit here and watch these people get butchered until they finally decide to do something. And if they don't, that's fine with me too. We get to watch this massacre go on for a bit. I'm gonna wait until I whittle them down to a very low amount, and then I'm probably gonna focus on one of the other bow units. That way my cavalry can go in without having to worry about getting eaten alive. And then I can just, you know, clean up, basically. Behind the Bo Ashigaru units on Takeda Shingen's side, they have a few Yari Ashigaru, and they also have their general units, which is what I'm going to go for, probably. If I kill their general unit, that's going to hurt their morale in the end, and in Shogun 2, your general has like a huge impact on your morale. I mean, it ain't like Rome where you could easily get your general butchered and you can continue on going. If your general dies, game over pretty much. You won't have much of a chance. So once I killed the Takeda general, Takeda, however the heck you want to pronounce it, Takeda, I don't know, Takeda, yeah, that's how you pronounce it, Takeda. Forgive me, I haven't played this game in a long time. I just made this video pretty much to tell you guys that, I'm going to be working hardcore for the next week. Well, not really the next week. Basically, I'm going to be working from 6 to close, which is usually around midnight tonight. And then tomorrow and the day after, I'm going to be working some doubles. So there is no possible way I'm probably going to be able to make videos Saturday, Sunday, and maybe tomorrow. I mean, well, yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, so forget what I just said. Basically, you probably won't see a video until Monday. I'm working on my Darkest Hour one. I got a little bored of the Brazilian campaign. I'm currently working on a... Forgive me, I am really trying to find out how you pronounce this name. Viartia Commune. I'm working on one of those. That's a pretty fun campaign I'm enjoying so far. But until then, let's get back to Shogun 2. Before I forget, I also decided to do a Europa Universalis 3 campaign. So expect that soon. But anyway, back to Shogun 2 now. So I'm just going to start moving up my Yari Ashigaru now. My Kitana my Kitana Cavalry, not my Kitana Samurai. My Kitana Cavalry seem to be holding their own pretty well against the Takeda units over there, and it looks like the other half of Shingen's army's coming down now, so I'm gonna start moving troops over to the right to face them. It looks like my cavalry's actually starting to lose, because I charged them straight into the general unit and their other unit back there. That probably wasn't a great idea on my part, but I really don't care. It's gonna work out well in the end. It always does. Or at least that's what I tell myself every time I have an epic moment of failure. Yeah, here it comes. Oh man, one of my Yari Ashigaru units are being eaten by arrows. That's never good. Oh well. They'll last. Once they get in melee range, that bow unit won't really stand a chance. I also used whistling arrows on my own troops. I feel kind of stupid. I forgot that it affects your own as well if you use them on the enemy and your units are close by. But oh well, we still got this. Here we go. They're in spear wall, and it looks like Shingen's gonna charge right into them. Oh man, look at that. Right into spear wall, Yari Ashigaru. What the heck is this general unit doing? See, that's what I mean. The AI is just stupid sometimes. I'm also gonna have my bow monks turn around here and light the rest of Shingen's general unit up. And it looks like the general's dead. That's 1 plus. And now the rest of his units should suffer hardcore here. I'm also going to move the rest of the people in the back here, including this bow samurai, up to do whatever. And I forgot to turn my freaking matchlock monks into skirmish mode. They got into melee. That is not a really good idea. Just saying. But while the right side's fighting here, I think I'll move my matchlock monks up here to get a shot off at the bow cavalry. And that just dropped their units like hardcore. They just lost like 20 men right there. So yeah, they're taking serious losses. And it looks like here comes the big old blob of Shingen's army now. So I'm going to try to get a few volleys off into them before I have these guys retreat back. But if not, that's fine too. And they got a few shots off, but it looks like they're not going to be able to do much damage. So let's start moving up my Kitana Samurai now. They should have the advantage here. Yeah, it's just Yari Ashigaru. They should definitely have the advantage here in the combat. They also have the hill, so that should help them a bit. Oh yeah, this is going to be brutal. Just look at all this up-close fighting, death, and destruction. I really need to update my graphics card and my video RAM, and then buy the blood pack. That would be amazing. I should also probably get all the other DLC for Shogun 2. I honestly never bothered to buy any DLC for Shogun 2. The only DLC I really have is the Hattori Clan Pack, and that's because I got it with the game. I pre-ordered it a long time ago. So yeah. I'm also a little excited for Rome 2, but I'm afraid to see how it'll look on my computer because, oh my god, as you can tell, just look at Shogun 2. I mean, Rome 2 looks beautiful, but on my computer it'll probably look like, I don't know, death. That's like the only word I really have for it. I mean, it'll probably look so horrible that like people will be crying and stuff. So I'm gonna move my matchlock monks around here to get some shots off at the bowmen in the back since they're low on morale, and hopefully that'll cause them to shatter once they take a few volleys here. Or at least that's my plan. Oh, and it looks like Shingen's army on the left side on the plains is still around. That's surprising. I thought I crushed them all, but I wasn't paying much attention, so I guess I just need to clean these people up. His army that came down across the hill, I mean down the hill there, kind of just fell apart and got murdered. They're all broken, so I think it's about time I move back towards the rest of them. So let's get that over with and just proceed onwards with the slaughter. 1,000 people are gonna be killed tonight. Actually, a lot more than 1,000 probably. But it all works out well in the end. Or at least so I hope. So let's see how this is going. Pretty much just cleaning up the survivors now. I highly doubt that they'll be able to recover from this. So I'm gonna use my general to improve one of my units who are fighting some of the Takeda army. I mean, why not? Might as well kill them faster. I'm also going to charge my general unit straight into this Bo Ashigaru unit. And I have a weird unit there which is glitched. They're just standing still but they're retreating, so whatever. I'm also going to charge my Katana Cavalry into the sides of these guys here, right into their flank, and then proceed to basically have them fight with these guys. Looks like there's a Bow Ashigaru unit still trying to put up a fight. I'm also going to have my Bow Samurai in the back focus on this Yari Ashigaru unit. And I'm just going to have my troops just swarm in and kill them all. That's pretty much the plan. There we go. They're all broken now. And now they have to die. Victory, but we're going to continue anyway, just to increase the body count. Ah, look at it. So much death and destruction. Doesn't it just make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside? I agree, good people. I agree. Oh man, just so many people dying. Look at those little death animations. They're on the ground, moving in pain and agony, wondering why nobody's coming to save them. It's kind of beautiful, actually. It's like really, really dark and disturbing poetry you write to yourself at night in order to remind yourself that you're still alive. Okay, that was a little dark and creepy, but I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make conversation here. I mean, there ain't really much to talk about. I mean, right now 1,000 people are being slaughtered. And if you're still watching this because you just enjoy watching people getting slaughtered, then well, what can I say? You probably enjoy the commentary I'm giving right now. Yeah, you weren't expecting that now, were ya? I love all the sounds you hear too. I mean, you keep hearing all these weird, like, you know, gurglings and screams and people getting slashed, and you know, you just hear all this violent stuff and it's just crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around for a bit and clean these people up. You know what? Actually, it's gonna be quite a while, so I think I might cut ahead a bit to the victory screen. And we're back. Basically, we crushed Shingen's army, but it was a costly victory. And in the end, I don't care. Because that's the whole purpose of your troops. They're there to die for you and all that good stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this historical battle. Anyway, have a good one, and I will see you guys later.